What am I saying?
Limo Talk, Graziday. We want to wish you a happy holiday. Here from the Limo Talk boys. You know, I take a lot of crap, but I also sling a lot of crap. It's Graziday, Limo Talk. Alright, so, we talk sports, and, we talk about sports, and, there's some prep, but I don't bring it. And then I got these guys around me. They're perfect. They're gorgeous. They're great. I got Inns, and I got B-Mel, and I got Thomas the Train, Toot Toot. That's right. Limo Talk Graziday here. Oh, and then the old tool room. The old tool room. Graziday, Limo Talk. Enjoy the holidays, folks.
How many more times are you going to do it? I don't say it that many times.
Limo Talk Graziday. Coming back at you. Back from break.
Yeah. Limo Talk, it's Graziday. We're we've had more laughs.
very heartfelt, by the
We've
way.
had more laughs outside of the show. These guys are taking pictures. Bobby's going by the mic. He posted posted like he's on Calvin Klein. What are you doing?
Showing off his new line.
He flexed like 3 times. He put 3 different smiles on. What is going on with you?
It's the Inns line, available at Kohl's this coming season.
I stopped the show for you. Then you decide to sit down.
for me!
Yeah, and then you decide to sit down and do Calvin Klein poses.
How was your date this week?
Yeah, he'll put his mic on, which I know sucks.
What's
but-
on?
Yes, we're on the air.
Are the mics?
He switched mics.
No, he's
You
good.
switched-
You
You
switched
switched mics.
He's good.
Are
He's
the
switching.
My mic
mics
is not on.
hot?
Everybody, that's the voice of
hi,
Bobby
how
and
are-
Zarello in
It's,
41.
I can't hear me. I can't hear me.
Are the mics hot?
Use that one. To your left.
Oh, they hot.
Mics are hot.
Which left? Go put your fingers up.
How's your Thanksgiving there, Inns?
I had a nice Thanksgiving. It was
You
good.
didn't
We
get
went-
arrested this year.
No, I didn't have anybody banging on my door telling me they wanted to arrest me for defamation of character like I had a couple of years back.
Defecation on a character?
Defecation.
Like a cartoon character?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Chula, I almost got him arrested when we were at GBB.
When? Recently?
No, about
Nah,
4
about
years
5 years.
About
About
5 years ago.
4 or 5
How is
minutes.
What year was Sandy? 2012.
When he was
2012.
very close, and it was one of his close friends. So
Yeah, we are talking again. I mean, rarely,
Sure.
but we talk.
no,
Bob
don't mention
Engel.
name. Bob, please, I don't want to mention
Bobby
names.
Engel.
You mentioned his name
No,
like
he's a good
6
guy.
times.
He's fine.
I
No,
like
no.
Bob. He doesn't
No, he's
like
a good
me.
guy. Bob's a good guy.
In Zarello?
No,
Bob Inzarello
Bobby
does
Englehart.
not like you, man.
Remember Bobby? Who doesn't like me?
Bob Inzarello does
I
not
gotta ask you two
like
a question. Are you guys going to that fundraiser? Because my cousin's going.
Then
We just discussed that.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I do not
No,
know.
Dana's going. Dana's very much involved in that. I'm going to try to see if I can get Billy Whittick on the phone.
You guys are all gonna
who wants
go,
to
then
talk
I'll
about
stop
it.
by and have a
can't
drink
go.
if
I
I
have,
can.
I have,
I'll
guests.
try. I'll see.
Yeah. O'Toole.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound down about it. It's a great thing to go to, but it's so hard for me to get out and do that on a Saturday night. It's like
Why?
I'm making up reasons.
Is it bad that I push back on that?
Way to just expose my lack of sincerity. Thank you.
Bob, I
I don't know. I have things I'm going to figure out to do. I
Like
have
you-
things I might want to do.
Like a
Maybe
watch
put the
a
tree up,
movie.
right?
I might put up the tree.
You might want to put up. Have you put the tree up?
I
yet?
haven't dusted. I got to dust.
How are the children? Everybody well?
Everybody's well.
Okay, good.
Well, there you go again.
And how was Thanksgiving?
I
It was
asked him
good.
that already.
We had the Thanksgiving. I went over to my brother's house. He lives now in Farmingdale. So,
Wow, that's
wow,
a
you
big
didn't even show
development
up-
here.
The
I
hub of
almost showed
herpes.
up at Graz's house, but I didn't.
You can, you know.
I didn't
He
know.
just
if I-
doesn't want to.
I
You
didn't
didn't
know if
want
I was. I didn't want to ruin the Thanksgiving.
You're
No,
always.
I would have. I would have definitely done it if I knew where you lived exactly.
Where does Can I ask you? Does he live close to Hempstead Turnpike or Route 110?
He's not far. He's like, I don't know if you. You know what? I don't even. I went, and it was like I went some weird way off Joseph and Lois Lane and Joseph Lane, and then he lives on like Dumb Lane or something like that.
He lives
You
close
are
to me.
in some sort of town.
Yeah. No,
It's
that's
like
my town.
Lois Lane and
Take Lois Lane to Dumb
to
Make a right.
to Jimmy Olsen.
Two lefts
make
make
a
a
left
right.
on Olsen. Make a right on Superman. It was like, what the hell streets are these? I was going back. I was doing GPS, so I don't even know how I got there.
Oh, you almost did GBB.
GBB.
What are you doing for the holidays?
Which one?
Limo Talk, we're talking holidays.
What's the
I got my top 10 things I'm happy for in Christmas time.
Ho, ho, ho.
Graz, what's the problem? Am I not putting a nice show on today, Graz?
Now, let me talk, Graziday. You're doing a great show, Graz. My alter ego, Graziday.
Where's O'Toole? Is he around there?
No, I'm right here.
Oh, Michael,
I'm
what's
just watching everything
Fixing the air
happen.
conditioner.
what's the phone number,
No,
Michael?
the air conditioners are great. What? I don't have that on me.
Graz, give us the phone number.
You know, I think
It's
I want to confess. I want to confess on the air that
1 wow.
1877
I
cars
want
for
to
kids.
apologize for my behavior in the '90s about maybe groping and.
I said hi to a chick the other day. I want to apologize.
I
to
might
her.
have actually shook a girl's hand once,
sorry.
and I'm ashamed.
I don't
You
understand.
can't even hold the door open
What-
anymore.
what's-
It's
I
like
held
you
the
got
door,
offended by
and I
that.
was accused of, molestation of a.
What's happening?
It's
What's
insane.
happening?
It's ridiculous.
Speaking
You
of
know, 37 years ago, this guy dropped his drawers in front of me, and I want him arrested. And you're like, what the hell took you so long? Well, now I have no career, so I need to make my name for myself. That's what it's coming down to.
Absolutely.
It's
and
a
it's
money
messed
grab.
up. There should be a certain 4 years is the
But
expiration
people
date
are
for
losing.
sexual harassment.
But
come
men are
on.
losing their
We gotta set a
livelihoods. Men are losing
I mean,
their
Matt
lives.
Lauer, what the hell? I mean,
Which
so-
is what? To touch women?
No,
Inappropriately?
That's a livelihood.
No.
What's wrong with that? It's
Listen,
a
it
decent
all
living.
started with Bill Cosby, and I knew he wasn't alone in this act. I knew it couldn't have just been him.
His Bill Cosby giving roofies to his girlfriends. I mean, like,
That was insane what he did. I'm going to be honest with you. That was like he was drugging them and.
but everybody knew about that.
yeah,
that doesn't make it okay.
But
Yeah,
I-
common
but-
Why
knowledge.
would you say it? Maybe
But I don't. So why wouldn't you open up? Why wouldn't you open up your mouth? Why wouldn't?
Because people are scared because they don't want to lose their careers.
So why
To
should it matter
Bobby's
now?
point- To Bobby's point, I think he was going here. I think there's degrees of screwed up that you can do.
Right. I mean, I had friends in high school. Come on, they did bizarre stuff, and girls were laughing and stuff like that. So today they can turn around and say, you know, he exposed himself. You were laughing your ass off when he did it in the cafeteria.
Hey,
now all
hey,
of a sudden
Bobby,
it's sexual
I
harassment.
just finger popped Melissa in the hallway.
Is that cool?
Like a
Well,
comedy
that's
because the
hysterical.
That's awesome.
Is that my? You talking about my? Is that me? Was that my?
Hey, you don't use the
Was that
name
my
Melissa.
alter ego?
No.
I didn't hear a megaphone.
Oh well, I'm sorry. Your wife's name Melissa. It's just
That
you
could
know,
have been construed.
She's
Oh
not.
my
She's
God.
not the only one.
Did you see me? I perked up like. Hold on. Yes.
I
yes.
actually perked up a little.
Limo talk, Graziday. Here I go. I just finger popped Melissa.
Oh,
All by the girl's bed.
wow. Hey, let's go to a break.
O'Toole.
And never come back.
O'Toole. I would drink.
Finger popping, I ain't stopping. Limo talk, Graziday.
Oh my God.
Graz, you got like this fan on you over there. It's like the high blood pressure fan.
Dude, I
One
can't
and only
breathe.
fan of the show.
I can't breathe. It's just too warm in
He
here.
actually has a tube connected to his stomach.
He's had intravenous oxygen.
I'm gonna have to start soon. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's a catheter. Let's be honest. It's a
He's
big
like
catheter.
Imus, you know, on 100% air. It's like,
What-
are you on the air? Yes, and I'm on the air. I'm on the air and on
So
the air.
all these women are coming out. Matt Lauer in the last 20 years now saying for the last 20 years he's been inappropriate because one person came out. Now everybody comes out. I don't get that.
This is a tough thing for me because obviously you want to respect women, and that's totally at the forefront of this whole thing. And there's degrees of it. Lauer was wrong. I'm sure Weinstein was wrong. But if you're rich and famous and you're hanging around these guys, what do you think is going to happen? Because you didn't go and get dressed up in a sweatshirt and go over there. Your boobs are popping out of your shirt. You want something. So what the hell you think
I'm
is going to
afraid
happen?
that's the way I'm looking at this.
What the hell do you think's going to
I
happen?
hate to say that I am.
And
I'm
what's
just
the
like,
point in getting rich and famous if you can't utilize that to get some?
And exactly my point. I mean, what's wrong with that? What's wrong?
What?
What's wrong? It's like
Being
it's,
rich and
it's the
getting
bennies,
laid.
man. It's the bennies. It's the props.
Those guys.
No, really, seriously though, no. Harvey Weinstein was f***ing pig.
Absolutely.
Absolute pig. And what he did was
Degrees
gross.
of everything.
But yeah, but what these innocent little things? I mean, somebody, you know, oh, he touched me, he did this.
He said
did
that Matt Lauer put his hand on a girl's back, and she had an open back,
Okay.
blouse, and he put his hand on her shoulder, and she came out and says, "I felt."
She came by his touch on her shoulder.
No, but did you guys
He's
see
got
the
a magic.
story?
That's an amazing touch he's
You
got.
see, all right, listen. Apparently, this guy was going around the office saying, "Who would you like to marry, kill, or have sex
Yeah,
with?"
sorry.
with
One marry,
asking a
one kill
bunch-
one. That's a classic game.
Yeah,
That
but he
is
was
a great game.
But he was doing it to specific girls that he wanted to be with and saying it that way. Then he gave a gift of a vibrator to somebody and said that he wanted to use
Kinky.
it on them. That's way wrong. Like he's the trap door to stop. Not trap. He's Mr. Burns now. Not trap door. He has excellent. You're locked in my room. Excellent. Like he's using that to lock the door so nobody can come in bad situations. I mean, this guy's obviously some sort of sick.
What would deem a bad situation?
Where
listen,
he has his pants
One
off.
knuckle deep, two knuckle deep.
He's got his pants off.
O'Toole.
He got lollipops.
Yeah.
We were always brought up. We
I don't
were
know.
very respectful of women. It always worked.
Not always.
But I don't see what was she expecting if Harvey Weinstein said, "Come back to my hotel room," and a girl goes back there, and he opens up the door and he's got a robe on. But
Listen, it's a very precarious place for a young woman to be because her career is on the line. She thinks if I go to Harvey Weinstein, he's a legend in Hollywood. This guy can further my career, but this all comes down to how your parents raised you. Did they raise you with integrity and character?
There you go.
You say at the end of the day, you know what? I don't give a crap if I gotta do some sexual crap. I'm not doing it because I'm not doing that for my career. I wasn't raised like that.
But you know what? I'm going to be
That's
honest
the
with
point.
you. There's something in all of us, and it could be different for each one, but there's a little switch, and we all know how to leave the switch off in our daily lives, but we all have the temptation to turn that switch on.
I have it
and
right
do
now
some
listening to
dumb
you.
Is that a switch going on?
So if anyone sits there and thinks that they don't have those impulses, not to do this stuff, but anything that they think is what's good for them, you're crazy. The crazy to think that you don't have that deep down. We just don't act on them because we're freaking normal. We have the barrier. We have the switch.
We can't
checkpoints
act
are
on
in
them
place.
because we're not rich and famous.
No, that's not true. We can definitely. I can do dumb stuff.
Oh, we can do
I
dumb
just
crap.
choose not to do it.
Agreed. I
because
agree with
there's
that.
a switch that says that's not the right thing to do.
But you know
there's
what?
definitely
I
the
just-
ability in me to do the wrong thing. I just don't do it.
Bob.
That's always as soon as something. Bob.
All I got to say is no one's ever going to come up with something on me because I haven't done it.
So I'm saying because you're a
Well,
good
none of us have done
gentleman.
it.
Come on, B-Mel. Well, no, wait, that didn't come out right. No. Nobody's going to have something come
Nobody's
out.
on B-mail today.
Limo talk Day. It's on female day.
B-Mel, I meant it in a good way. I hope you know that. Nobody's going to come
but you
out and
know
have
what?
anything on O'Toole.
But you want to know what?
On me and on
But you wanna know
Santiago.
what?
You could probably dig something up
But
on
you
my
know
social
what?
media that I don't want you to
That's
see.
not true because anybody can accuse anybody of anything.
And that's
And
what I
that's
don't
the sick
understand. With all the
part about
time
it.
that passes, how can you take him serious? Can't you just say so and so did this and that to me?
But that's my whole point behind this whole thing.
So
why
how do you
wait
fire
20
these people
years?
so quickly?
Why wait 20 years and now all of a sudden because one person said it, now you got enough balls to pile on?
I'll tell you why.
didn't-
It's because only a few corporations own the media outlets that share the news with us, and they're feeding this down our throats.
All right, listen,
to,
Stoner,
to
it's not
direct
a
to direct the
conspiracy.
attention
It's
away
not-
from
You
the
know,
Trump
man.
tax reform. That is why.
Oh,
They
Tool.
want no attention about the tax reform. They want all your attention on Harvey Weinstein and Matt Lauer and whoever else is was in someone else.
And
Whoa.
Bush planned
Whoa.
9/11. And Bush planned 9/11.
That's true. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
O'Toole.
They filled the building with explosive material. Yes, sir.
Larry wants you to call him tomorrow.
Who wants to call who?
Okay, I'll try.
What?
In between my jobs.
Yeah, it says please have him call me tomorrow when he can. When he can. All right.
Is he listening? We're dropping F-bombs.
I don't know.
Listen to me. Can I answer for you, O'Toole?
Yes, Limo talk Day. Go ahead.
I want to answer for you. He'll call if Larry sends a waitress back here. Say that. Say that.
Well, if he's
Mom-
listening,
Mom-
I don't really care. I
No,
supply
I don't
my
want to
own.
have no problems over here. I like it over here. B-Mel.
We
it's no
love
problem.
it over
No,
here,
no,
but
no,
why
no
can't we
problem,
get a
no problem.
waitress? We need drinks.
Well, because we bring our own stuff and we have our own. You know what?
We have
I
our
wanna
own
be-
fun.
to be honest with you, I want to be sheltered from them. If they want to throw a comedian into my way and do the right thing,
I tend to agree with him.
I'll take it. I'm sheltering our show from everybody now.
Not just our show, this whole situation.
Yes, we're
Because
sheltered from everybody
if we can
else.
do that,
Yeah.
we can operate a little more freely.
Correct.
And you don't want to rely on people to tell you what to do because you rely on them for other things that we don't really need.
want to.
Listen,
I just want
Johnny
a
Black.
Johnny Walker Black.
I'm not looking for any scrutiny here.
I
I'm just looking-
don't want any of that. I'm not sure where that went or came from. I just wanted Johnny Black on the
I don't
line.
care what she
And
looks
I-
like. I don't
What's
care
the
what
song
she
that you
says.
said that you like?
This came from a
that's about-
place that just wants Johnny, like now.
I'm an alcoholic. I don't care if it's a fat troll who brings it to me. I will pay them.
So I should call Larry. That should be one of our conditions. That during when our show's on, that they'll allow us to have waitress service.
I mean, we'll overpay.
We're gonna pay
double.
and
You know what I want to do? I want to request it when she gets here. Say no, we're
I'm gonna
good.
wait. I'm gonna say, you know what?
I will say
here's
this.
what we're gonna do.
We would like.
Hold on. Before you write that, I'm
doing
going
a
to just
bit
say
here.
this.
What?
I know from being out there.
Let's go to break.
From being out there, I know that to do that does require attention away from other things, which is probably their concern.
Absolutely.
So if you
If it's-
have a waitress that's back here doing the green room, they also have an entire section out front, and now they got 5 guys
Well, hold on
looking
a
for
minute.
drinks.
Let me ask you. Yeah, but hold on a minute.
Once or twice throughout
Does it-
2 hours.
And
No, I
isn't the
understand
point,
that. Max.
isn't the point to sell drinks? We're paying for them.
No,
We're not
I-
asking
no,
for
it's
anything
fine.
free. We're going to make the club
I
money.
don't. I've
Right,
known
here's where I want to
they
go.
don't
with
really
this.
have
Go
the
ahead,
waitresses.
Bob.
Here's what I want to do with this. I want to request the service,
Yeah.
demand the service, and when she gets here, I want to say, no, we're good.
We brought our own.
Send it back. This
We're
is not
good.
what I
Why
wanted.
are you here?
Thanks for everything.
Please don't bother us. You know who you're talking to
Just
right
bring
now?
us some pencils and some more Post-its. We got ideas. We need to write them down. What the hell
Get
are
us
you
a
coming?
dry
You're
erase
messing
board.
with my head with this waitress.
I need a
But
comic
somebody
card,
said
quick.
you requested it. No, what are you talking about? We didn't request. Now get out of here. Get out. Get out of here.
So,
Go
Yeah,
back
but
to the
if
green
we
room.
did that a week later on Facebook, it would be Bobby harassed me at the comedy
I
club.
was sexually harassed over at the
They got
governor's back
louder.
room at the radio show at govsgrovs.com. I was
He doesn't even know. It's Gotham Gold Grill.
GhostGrabs.com.
It was
Go ahead.
Oh my God! It became dot. I swear to God, I walked in there. It was like, what the hell? They're grabbing my and everything, and I was like, holy being molested. Would you like a drink? No, we're good. Give me some breasts. Thank you.
Limo Talk resident.
We
You got
want your
GhostGrabs.
ass.
And B-Mail writes back, miss, we don't have any money. We're
Show
not
us your
famous.
tattoo.
It doesn't matter."
What?
Oh my God.
Put me on a tab.
Go ahead. Where's
Chris
where's
Roach's
the
tab.
president? Oh my God.
Chris has got a tab.
Chris hasn't got a tab. All right, I'll give it. Give it to us for free or get the out of here.
Limo Talk.
little troll.
Oh my God.
I just jumped out of that one.
Oh,
Limo Talk resident.
just tell us how you really feel.
Comes in here asking if we want drinks. We got thoughts going on. I need Post-its and pencils. Damn it.
I got one right here.
Where's
You need it?
water?
Try not to curse, all right? It's 516-465-3950 and then 516-13-051. Limo Talk resident.
Hey,
Oh my God.
is there a
can't.
did Jimmy the Bug send us something?
There was a holiday message last week. I was home. I didn't get to
We
hear
played it already.
Yeah.
It's all over Instagram. It's all over Facebook. It's all over Twitter.
thought he gave us
It's
something
all
else.
over
We got
LinkedIn. We have Mad Dog Russo sending us a holiday message all over that.
I heard that one
And
from
we
my,
have Jimmy
my
the
bed.
Bug. We have a special.
we didn't play the dog.
We didn't play Mad
It's
Dog's.
definitely on our YouTube.
Mad Dog.
on
Mad
our
Dog sent us a
YouTube?
special message,
Or
Bobby,
was it
for the holidays.
Instagram?
Bob, Chris Mad Dog Russo.
A new one?
Yes. Did you? We just recently. We started playing. We started.
There it is. You got to turn it up.
Let's
Might
crank
be able to
it
hear
Is
it.
is there some sort of pump that's pumping out water in here?
Here we go.
Happy holidays, everybody! Christopher, Mad Dog Russo here for you with the Mike and the Mad Dog Show. We're wishing you and your family and your friends a holiday cheer, whatever holiday that may be, Mikey. Come Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever we're doing. You celebrate one thing, I'll be watching the games, you'll be on the couch, not snoring away there, Mikey, with a Diet Coke in your hand. Don't spill it on my new couch. Anyway, Mike and the Mad Dog here, wishing you happy holidays to you and your family. Want to give a quick shout out to Limo Talk and the boys over there. Let me get on the air when Mikey wants to take over my show all the time. God. Counting around dead weight. It's 15 years of dead weight I'm counting around here. And it's Diet Coke. Well, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Good night, everybody.
That was nice.
job
He
by
sent
Chris.
that was cool.
That's a great job.
So what happens is I guess Mikey takes over so much of his show that he has time to get out on the side, and he calls us, and we usually get him every show. He's a very big fan of you and a very big fan of BMO. Me, he tolerates.
Well, that's what we do too.
Yeah, I know. But then when
Now,
I
like we said though, when you're not here, there's a huge void.
thank you.
There's a huge
I
void.
appreciate that, Robert.
Yeah, a lot more room, but there's a huge void.
It kind of it's like an oxymoron. There's an emptiness.
Here we go.
But if the room
And
is
the
always
last
much-
45 minutes, pile on the puss time. This fat guy in the corner can't breathe, needs his fan on him. Here comes Inzarello with a topping of B-Mel, and then
I don't know.
where's
if this is gonna-
where's my alter ego? Is he around?
Graz, I don't know if this
No,
offers
I
you any
haven't seen him.
comfort or anything like that, but I do know CPR. I
Might
am.
need it.
That's kind of hot.
I am
Certified?
certified
Okay.
in cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
Okay.
Oh.
What if
Please
he
don't-
passes
please
away?
feel
You can
free to-
resuscitate him?
I don't. I think I'm going to sign a DNR for him. Does anybody know what that is?
Yes,
All right.
it means
Do not
do not
resuscitate.
resuscitate.
Yeah,
Do
So,
not
Graz,
resuscitate.
When you put your drink down,
What?
when you put your drink down, don't put it on the fan.
Well,
Because you
it's-
hear that? You hear that? There we go.
What's
Thank
the
you.
problem?
Mikey the man, I'm gonna fan talking about Mets baseball, Mikey.
He heard the fan and he jump started on that.
Hey,
He heard him
I
say
had to
the
call
fan.
in there. I gotta get a few messages out.
Awesome.
He just constantly
He heard fan. Okay, press it.
he can't get away from fan shops. Like he can't. He just you guys sell? Wait, you guys sell fans here, huh? I love it when you put it on high.
Mikey loves when I got 5 fans pointing at my face on the broadcast.
hey, dog,
Gotta
can
get
I,
a whole bunch of fans going.
dog, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead there,
You
Mikey.
just did.
Did you hear his rant, Mike's rant about
Oh, Eli.
McAdoo and Eli?
I didn't quite hear that. I was taking a piss at the fans, and he was go ahead and ranting. He had his little Diet Coke there, and all he did was he does that whole rant, and I had to go in the tinkle body and made myself a little pee-pee.
Well, I'm gonna see. Hey, Santiago, could you play it? You know where it is? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dog, I want you to hear this.
Have we chimed in on this?
Oh, what do you
before I
got there,
got
Mikey?
here?
You got something to play back for me?
He's got a rant that Francesca.
He went off yesterday.
He went off, which I gotta tell you, for me was the best ride home I've ever had in the last 15 years of listening
was
to
it?
you guys. Francesca ripped McAdoo and the Giants.
I like to hear that
like
because
I
it
have
pisses me
never.
off.
Oh,
What's
and
wrong?
all I kept hoping was that Mikey, Mad Dog, was going to call us and leave us a message in regards to this. It was fantastic.
By the way, Mike and the Man, I'm a fan. We're going to give Phil permission for you to play this back into its entirety. You can go to iPlay.com, hear all our podcasts. Mike and I on the fan.
Thanks, Chris. Go ahead. We got
There's
it.
been an awful set of players around him.
I know, Mikey.
But this is a quarterback who has thrown for 50,000
You
yards.
got to hear the pauses.
Has won 110 regular season games.
If we had the pauses,
Has
we'd be
thrown
dead.
334 touchdown passes with 220 interceptions, being replaced by a quarterback who's 12-18 as a starter and has thrown 36 interceptions in 30 games, thrown 28 touchdowns, 36 intercepts. For a quarterback who's 8-4 in the postseason, Eli Manning, and has won 2 Super Bowls against the New England Patriots and been crowned the Super Bowl MVP in both those games. He is
Two-time
being
Super Bowl,
replaced
Mikey.
by a
Go ahead, talk over
career
me.
journeyman who is 12-18 as a starter and has thrown 36 interceptions
hold
in his
on a
30
minute. Pause
in
it.
his
Pause it.
Thank you. I was trying to get a word in there the whole time.
Listen to me. We need to
Talk about a steamroll, Mikey.
have a response video on the Limo Talk. Everybody's gonna shut the hell up.
I'm glad I'm here from Mike this time. He's getting me going in there.
You're gonna
I swear to God.
replay this, Mikey. Can you
I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
Mikey? Can you get Chris to go along with this video and just give his points?
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like Mike's gonna steamroll the whole thing, but that's fine.
Ask him to try for us.
in the games he's
All right, hold on.
played. 28 touchdowns, 36
Back on there, Mikey.
interceptions.
All right.
The numbers by themselves are scary. Here's what the Giants should do. Since he's like it's a problem and he's worthless,
Worthless.
release him today.
Today?
See if anybody picks him up. Release him. Cut him. See how long it takes him to be in Jacksonville this evening.
I'll be there tomorrow, Mikey.
Cut him. Let the Jaguars pick him up right now at 7-4. Let him put him at quarterback tomorrow morning.
Bring Coughlin in, too.
Let's see how the rest of the season plays out. Cut him tonight. He's worthless. He's had it. He's a has-been. He's had 210 starts. He's washed up. That's what you just basically told us. He's washed up. Why would you otherwise take a quarterback who is one of the storied quarterbacks in this league? He's thrown for 50,000 yards, 334 touchdowns.
50,000? I don't think that's an accurate stat, Mike. He's still talking, Mike. Damn.
Who has started 210 games in a row, has always been healthy enough and tough enough and durable enough to start.
I've always
and is
said
willing
that.
to start and has not thrown one player under the bus one time.
So one time, throw him under the bus. You know, I
In this
drove a
season.
bus 1987 to 1988. Drove a bus. Mikey.
Has played with class,
Swear to
with
God,
dignity,
Mikey.
and has given you everything he's had
Oh,
every
God,
day.
Mikey, still
and
talking?
you don't want to play him the last 5 games. Release him today.
Release him tomorrow. Release
Have
him
the
next
guts.
week.
Put your money where your mouth is. That he's so washed up that your 2-9 team he can't start for. That nobody in this league would want him.
Mikey, you got to get them going, Mikey. You got to tell them all the people. It's 2-9, Mikey. They got no hope, no chance.
What are you worried about?
I'm not worried about anything, Mikey.
No way.
Anybody's going to want him? Nobody's going to want him. He's washed up.
Everyone's going to want him. The teams that have shitty quarterbacks, everyone's going to want this guy. Hey, what are you throwing out there?
He's 2-9. No one would take him.
2-9? Mikey, man, I'm a fan. Hold on, let's take a caller real quick.
To go door to door.
No, Mikey,
Give him a job.
call him, Mikey.
Nobody would take him. So release him today.
You're going too long, Mikey. You're on a soliloquy. I don't need this.
Let's see if he's in the league next week.
He'll be in the league next week, Mikey. He ain't going anywhere, Mike. He's going to stay on the Giants on the bench and watch, and the next thing you know, they're going to release him in a few weeks, making sure there's no injuries.
Show some guts, Giants.
I show some guts.
It's just
I show
nuts.
it every day.
Go ahead, Jerry Reese. Go ahead, John Mara. Release him today.
Oh, you're really calling him out there, Mikey. You really got him going now.
Let's see if somebody picks him up. Since he can't play for your 2-9 stinkers.
Listen, Mikey, your wife told me to watch your blood pressure. You got to watch it there. You're getting a little too riled up. Riled up, oh, Mikey.
He can't play for this 2-9 bunch of bums you put on the field every week. He's not good enough to play for your 2-9 Giants. He only led you to 2 Super Bowls against the New England Patriots.
All right, listen, we got to take a breath now. You got to settle down, Maggie. Let's take another caller. Another caller. Let's go. Get the callers. Where's Mons? Mons, get the callers going, Mons. Get them going. All right, no callers? All right, go ahead, Mikey.
He only started when he was sick and hurt and tired 210 straight times. And now he's not better than Geno Smith. That's what you told him today. Your options, Geno Smith, with my game plan, Geno Smith gives us the best chance to win.
Best chance to win, Mikey. You're really going out on a limb there, Mikey. You got Geno Smith. You got this guy Webb. What are they doing over there? They're just marking plays on their Microsoft Surfaces.
You said that with a straight face.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Damn straight.
You know, Mikey, you really got to take it down a notch. I know I riled you up there a little bit. But listen, you're going to have a heart attack here on the air. Diet Coke ain't enough to sustain your life principles. All right? Mikey?
Release him. Your money where your mouth is. Release him today.
There you go.
Let's see if he's in the league by next week.
He'll be in the league, Mikey. I told you that. He's going to get signed
The
by
Giants
somebody.
haven't just hit rock bottom.
He just interrupted.
He interrupted
He
you.
interrupted me
crashed
15 years. I know. 15, Mike, hold on. 15 years, Mikey. We get the same stuff every week, every day. It's getting exhausting. I'm watching you sweat. I'm watching you go through the motions, and you're just getting all riled up about stuff
With a
that ain't gonna.
thud.
Oh, Christ.
What a disgrace.
I agree, Mikey.
You're going to pin this 2-9 garbage on your quarterback who has given you how much glory?
A lot of glory, Mikey.
Shame on all of you.
Shame on me?
Here's Eli Manning.
How did this come about? I guess best a couple conversations with you over the last 2 days.
Yeah, Coach Mack, called me in, told me, we're sort of splitting some time, and now we're, just kind of thought it's best just give Gino the start, and I'll back him up.
Mikey, I really want to hear your thoughts on this. You sound like a little whiny baby. He's supposed to be a man. You pin him as this big man, the head honcho, the top dog. And next thing you know, I'm the dog, but you're the one that's calling him out, calling him a wuss.
I think I just did. In fact, that if you to go out there knowing you're coming out. Yeah. Do you feel like you might have started your last game for the Giants?
But going to 15, he had 40 attempts.
Who edited this? Jerry Recco?
And this year he's had 2 attempts. So, from that standpoint, they've seen that he is now the best quarterback on the team.
That's right, dog. I'm telling you. I'm not talking to myself now. I'm in the mirror, by the way.
That
Just
includes the guy
God
who has
damn
just
it, Mikey.
started 210 games, thrown for 50,000 yards, won 110 starts, not counting the postseason where he's 8-4, won 2 Super Bowls, and thrown 334 touchdown passes for the Giants.
Talking off the ledge there, Mikey. Listen, I know he's done a lot for the New York Giants, but they got to move on. What do you want from him, Mikey? You want a whole bunch of... Oh, Christ.
He's done. Not the players around him. Not the fact that we're playing with no starting wide receivers. Not the fact that the tight end that we started last week dropped everything he saw.
Did he? Did he, Mikey? He dropped everything? That's because he stinks. The whole team is on the IR. He's sitting down on the bench. Everyone's got a boot on their legs, looking around, wondering what the hell's going on. What the hell do you think of that? Go ahead, your turn, Mikey. Go ahead, your turn.
Offensive line has been a stunning embarrassment. Not the fact that the Giants haven't been able to run the ball in 3 years. Forget all that stuff. This is all the quarterback's fault.
Quarterback's fault?
Okay? That's what the desperate guys who are 2-9 are trying to tell you now. We found our scapegoat.
Scapegoat? I thought I burned him down with my barn. The same scapegoat that I... come on, Mikey. Let me get a word in edgewise. All right. All right, he is the reason for the season. We know that, Mikey. You are right up Eli's butt. And listen, I know the management did everything wrong. I know everything's got to go. They got to move on, Mikey. They got to move on. They got to go on to the next thing. They got to try out their guys. Gino's a worst case scenario. I just farted. Sorry. Worst case scenario, Mikey. And Craig, come on, Mikey.
The coach
Mike,
said
shush.
that we will
shush
now
it.
come up
Mikey. Thank
with
you.
a
Mikey?
plan that will win
All right, Mikey.
in Oakland. They're
O-Town, baby.
2-9.
Ah, Chris.
They just took out Eli Manning.
Yes,
and
Eli
replaced him
Manning,
with
Mikey. We got it. We know who he is. They're going to put in Gino. They're going to put in Webb. They're going to do a back and forth, little double team on the Oak grades. And listen, next thing you know, Eli's on a bus heading out to Jacksonville. I told you that for the first time in a long time. Eli Manning going to match up with Coughlin once again. They're going to get back. They're going to get the band back together, Mikey. And next thing you know, we got ourselves a Super Bowl run. They're going to be in there.
And the coach told you that gives us the best chance to win.
You ever going to listen to me, Mike?
Who's buying?
No, I'm buying, Mikey.
So
I'll buy all the drinks, all the rounds. Just got to calm down. Let me be a part of this show here, Mikey.
Forget next year. You don't want him anyway.
I do want him,
Release
Mikey.
him.
Oh, Christ. Come on, Mikey.
Let's see if he finds a home this year. Now, what team with a winning record would ever want a guy going on 37? No one would go near him.
Answers the Giants, Mikey. They love him. They take him in. Open arms.
Oh, my God. Russo.
Russo.
Do me a favor.
It's me. It's Mad Dog right here.
Yeah, I know. Can you
Yeah,
tell,
you can call me the
tell
Mad Dog.
Mikey to be quiet, please?
Mikey talks too much, Mikey.
God. He doesn't give you a chance at all, huh?
I try to get a word in edgewise, but it's him and his constant okay, and his yelling and all that other stuff.
Okay. Oh, dog, man. Why don't you go take a break? I'll talk to you a little bit later. Is that all right?
Exhausted, Mikey. I'm trying to get a word in edgewise on this this press conference, this little bit of ranting, and next thing you know, it's me in the background just yelling. That's why I got this voice. That's why I got this whole delivery method. Is Mikey never allowed to talk?
Limo Talk.
The worst thing about the whole Eli Manning thing just became, to me, Mike Francesa's take on it. I mean, it's just like he, come on. I mean, he just keeps repeating the same crap. Yeah, we know he's a great quarterback for the last 14 years.
Great quarterback, Mikey.
We know he started 210 straight games.
210.
I don't think he should have been benched, but something to keep spewing out his stats. We don't need it. I mean, come on. He keeps saying it. Nobody wants him. Nobody's going to want him.
He went off.
It's like a barrage of sound that you just don't want.
You know,
you're in the car, you're in the traffic, and you go,
who's going to want him?
It's like me if I went on a rant. Next thing you know, people are going to turn their radios off saying it's too loud. Mad Dog Russo is leaving his mind.
Obvious somebody would want to use him right now for the rest of this season and maybe improve their chances to win some playoff games and maybe go to the Super Bowl with him. But the Giants are going nowhere. So obviously they also wanted to look at somebody. Why they want to look at Geno Smith, I don't know.
No, I think they put Geno Smith in just to give the kid not having to start and give him less jitters to start his first
game. But as a quarterback, let me just tell you something. As a quarterback, you want to start the game. You want that whole mental preparation because he's going to start the next game after that. So why not just start it right away? Get it out of the way.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to go with the young guy. You're going to go with
just go with him.
Go with him. Why are you going to put Geno Smith in? I mean, this is
he's not the best option to win.
If you're going to start Geno Smith, you might as well start Eli Manning.
He's not the best option to win.
This thing is an absolute freaking joke.
Party boy, give this to O'Toole, please, inside. O'Toole.
I already did.
No, I want to go to a break. I want to call Uncle John. I want to talk to him for 5. Yeah, I want to talk to Uncle John for 5 minutes. If I can get him on the air.
Wait. Is Aunt Virginia there?
Aunt Virginia's there, too. She might come on the air with us, too. Maybe.
If she doesn't come on with an accent, I'm going to be pissed.
So try to call her.
Dearest Anthony.
Dearest Anthony. What's playing?
Things.
Put it louder. No, next song. I don't like it. Limo Talk. It's Grazday. Inz is here. B-Mel's here. O'Toole's here. Mad Dog's here. Matt Hardy's here.
And Mad Dog's gone. I hung up on him.
Limo Talk. Grazday. Put the music up.
Govs Radio.